Hi everyone, this is our first LRD Factory tube session. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to design a clean, simple and professional logo. Here's what the logo looks like. Okay, so let's get to it. First things first, we're going to create the emblem, but before we even start doing any of that, we're going to create some folders. Okay, we're going to name this folder Shapes. Okay, and we're going to name this folder Text. Okay. So in the Shapes folder, we're going to create the emblem, this section here. So get the rectangle tool, hold Shift, and just draw a rectangle like that. Get your pen tool, hold Command or Apple, and click the shape. Then we want to delete this top right hand corner anchor. Simply click it like that. Now we want to create a Bezier curve, so hold Alt and Shift, hold Alt, click the anchor, then bring it down to create the curve. Same again on this side. Okay, that's that done. Then we also want to create a chisel here, so we click there and there, delete that, hold Alt and delete the Bezier curves as well that go along with that. Then we have our shape there, we just transform that and bring it in just slightly. Okay, fantastic. Now let's add some effects to it. So we're going to start off with a gradient. So come over to your gradients, we're going to select a purple colour, so double click on the colours. The colour I've used here is 3A2A58. Okay, and then the colour for the other section is 665E72. Okay, and okay. Okay, make sure you tick reverse. Okay, that's great. Inner shadow, we want to put the inner shadow's opacity down to 25%, and then we want to put the distance to 10, and then the size to 16. Okay, then we want to add some drop shadow to it. Now the drop shadow, we want to put the opacity to 40%, distance, we want to put that down to 0, size, we want to put the size to 38. Then we move on to the outer glow. On the outer glow, we want to put, this is the default settings, we just move it over to white. And then we put the size to 35. Okay. Yeah, and that's everything in order there. So that is our shape. Now we simply duplicate this shape. So Apple J, then Apple T to transform it, and then we're going to flip this horizontally. So press Ctrl and then go flip horizontally and just drag it into position. Okay, that looks about right to me. Now we want to hold Shift, and as you can see, just click on that shape there, and we want to drag that down to create some more duplicates. Then we go to Apple T to transform, then Control, then we want to flip this one vertically this time, and then we bring this one down to position. Oh, yeah, around there. Okay, so let's just bring this up so you can see it a bit. Okay, now with these ones though, we want to press OK for that first. You can see that the gradient's kind of not gone as we want it, so we have to go into the gradients, click reverse, and do the same for that one there. Okay, shape's done. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. Now this is going to be made a lot smaller to fit the size of the Lux, but let's just move it out of the way for now. Let's mute it, in fact. I'm going to make it a lot smaller. Cool. Okay, so now we go into the text box, just open the text up. select your text. The text we're going to be using is Walkway Ultra Bold. It can be found on thefont.com. The size is 114, and we just want to simply type out Lux in capitals. Okay. Now let's get to putting some effects on this. So first thing, we want to start off again with the gradient overlay. Simply just change the colors. So the color we're using is 3A2A58. Yep. And then we want to use 756C83. Fantastic. Okay. And we want to tick reverse. Well, firstly we want to press OK and tick reverse. But with this we want to select the reflected. Okay, so that's that part done. Then we move on to the inner shadows. Inner shadow, we just simply change that to 65%. Distance can stay at 5, but we want the size to be 12, and that's that part done. Drop shadow, we want to put opacity to 70%. Distance 0. Size is 25. Okay, and then we move to the outer glow. Outer glow, we want to put the color to white. Yep. And then that's 75%. And then the size to 35%. Okay. Now we're going to add some bevel. Bevel, we want to change the star to emboss. And then we want to put the technique to chisel hard. Depth, keep it 100%. We want to change the direction from up to down. Then we want to put the size to 10. So everything else there looks cool. The highlight mode, we want to bring this all the way down to 0, and we want to bring the shadow mode down to 10. And then the next part is the stroke. So we want to click the gradient here. We want to change the gradient stays as it is. Just tick reverse. We want the gradient size to be 2 pixels. We want the scale to be 119 though. So that's that for the text. So you can see the text is looking really nice there. Now we need to just fit the shape in between the X and the U. So let's just bring that down. About there is fine. About there is fine as well. Move that up. Okay. Right. So there you have it. Here's a finished logo. It would be great to see some of your video responses showing us your version of this logo. In the meantime, please comment, rate, and most importantly, subscribe.